everybody, this is Karen, and she is showing us her home. It is a Sprinter, and I'm gonna let her show and tell you everything about it. So what's the make, model, and year?
It's a 2014 2500, and it's the longest one you could get. It's 25 feet long, bumper to bumper. And I bought it in 2013 when the 14s first came out, and I took it to a friend's house and started working on it. And worked on it until March and then took off. So I've been on the road. This March will be 4 years.
Nice.
And I have remodeled this thing over and over and over. I started out with a Yeti cooler sitting on the front seat and boxes. So I've remodeled to what I have today. And I'm thinking that after probably 4 more years, I'm going to tear it all out down to the walls and then put in finished cabinetry. Because what I've done now is makeshift. Definitely makeshift, and I'll tell you what, a coat of paint does wonders. And I want to tell people to not be afraid to try things. Even if it's bad and you fail, you learn, and then you do it over. And that's my motto, is failure comes before success, both in the dictionary and in life.
Love that.
You know, you just do it over. Do it right. I hung wallpaper for 45 years, and every time a new paper came out, I had to learn how to hang it. And then I would screw it up. I'd go buy more and do it over again and do it right. So.
All right, let's go see her home.
Okay, let's talk about systems.
All right.
Okay, I have a kitchen. My kitchen is a double sink, which I tried a single sink, and that's just a pain to have a single sink. I love the double sink. One's got dirty dishes, and then this one here puts clean dishes in it. I have this for water, which I fill with tap water. Any other water I have is I get the RO filtered water that you get at Walmart for 25 cents or whatever. And then these are lateral file cabinets that I use for all my storage. But here's my cooking stove that I get out and put out when I want to cook something. It's one of those little butane tank stoves. And right there's a whole box of a case of the butane containers that I got at KB, 28 containers for 35 bucks. So that will last me probably a whole year. And then below that, I also have a induction cooker, which I can use because now I have solar. Water. Like I said, this is tap water. I have drinking water stored in here that I can access. So a clean drinking water. The spigot's down here. You just buy that container at Walmart. And then right here, I've got the water for my sink, which is
This is ingenious.
Harbor Freight backpack sprayer. And you're supposed to wear it with a strap, and then you take the arm and you pump it like this while you're spraying. So I just took the pump part and put an elastic band on it. I pump it with my foot, and then I can use both hands to rinse, get water, wash.
So ingenious.
And it doesn't use a lot of water. That 4 gallons will last me a long time.
Yes.
I've got towel bars attached up here to hang, to dry things on, to hang little stuff on that I don't want to lose. And, you know, I'm always looking for my scissors, so I leave those out there. I've got just a shower, easy home thing. Oh, this is a neat idea. You put your dish soap in a sprayer with water, and that way you don't use a lot of soap, and it's a lot easier to rinse off. It's a lot easier to access. And then I have 5 gallons of water in these containers that you get at Walmart. And the reason I like these is they're not too heavy for me to carry. I can take them into Walmart and fill 1 or 2 or whatever I need. And that's all I carry. I don't carry 30, 40 gallons because I can take a shower in 1.5 gallons of water. If I'm really conservative, I can do a shower in 2 cups of water, you know, if you just want to sponge off. All right, here's my medications and things, you know, like that. Okay, that's the kitchen. My refrigerator, I just got solar put in last year. I've got 520 watts on the roof, 2 lithium batteries. And so I was able to get the big Nomad fridge freezer. I have a freezer, which has just changed my life. Ice cream. And to be able to put food in there and just grab it out and have nice fresh food for dinner. That's really nice. I love that. And I have it running directly off of the 12 volts off the battery. So I don't have a switch for it, or I don't have to have the inverter involved.
Right.
This is right off the 12 volt.
Right.
Now I have 4 sets of lateral files down below for storage.
Pay attention, people. Ingenious.
I use these little, I don't know, I call them butterfly, and you just drill a hole in the metal and use a sheet metal screw and put that in, and then put another one here so that when it closes, it rests on that and it stays locked. And that's how I lock them when I'm going. Yeah. But these are wonderful because you can get the whole thing. There's no wasted space.
Right.
So here's trash. Here's my shower supplies. Here's extra bags. You know, little stuff that you need for bathing and for laundry. Anything like that. But, you know, just... And then down here I've got my pantry. So I've got dry supplies and food. You know, extra of everything. I have an iron and an ironing pad. Okay, we'll move down here. I went to Habitat for Humanity and I got these boards right here. I think I got 6 of them for $5. So everything I've got in here, I've gotten bargain price. These cabinets I got at Habitat for Humanity for $15 a piece.
That's the file cabinets.
The file cabinets, right.
And
this countertop I got at Habitat for $20. This was Habitat, $15. So I don't buy new stuff.
Right.
I mean, this is all old stuff.
Right.
All right, up here are shoes, and I just put a shelf in, put a second shelf in, and because these racks had holes already in them, I just put a support in there and put a shelf on it. Call it good. And then my clothes. I've got full width of that in.
So much storage.
All my clothes. I've got way too many clothes.
But you've got the room for them.
Yeah. But
it's not like you have way too many and you don't have room.
This is true. Then down here, I've got library. So I've got books, underwear, you know, necessary stuff. And down here I've got all kinds of extra supplies. Extra, you know, hot water bottle. You put warm water in that and put it at your feet at night. Yeah, it feels good. Okay, this is, you know, when you want to keep papers at your fingertips, I just throw them in here. Yep. And then I keep a calendar where I stay every night. I write down where I've stayed, or if I've done something fun, I write that on my calendar so that I can go back through my last 4 years in my calendars and see where I was and what I did. Nice. My grocery list. Up here are craft supplies. I've got my watercolor. I do watercolor painting.
Oh, nice.
So I've got that. And then I have a big griddle and some games. Then these are just kitchen
Another ingenious idea.
Kitchen towel racks, bars, whatever. Covered in with fabric. So there's my hanging clothes. And
so
then,
basically, those are the racks here. Comes with 3.
Yeah.
And she just used one to put fabric on.
Right. And this side I took the other 2 off because I didn't need them.
Yeah. That is
I use these to hang
so
hats
smart.
on.
So smart.
But this is where I keep a fold-up chair, a broom, a windshield washer, an umbrella, a 4-foot yardstick, and a floor mop. And that's all back there. And then underneath here is where the wheel well is. So I've got a compartment under here that I keep boots, and I've got some snake shin guards. So I just keep those under there.
Nice. Smart.
Then there's a little cubby hole. A little cubby hole right here, but I have a metal first aid kit box, and that's my medicine cabinet. And the top of that is now my nightstand. So I can put, you know, water and all my, you know, your little supplies and glasses and flashlight and all that kind of stuff in there. My bed goes sideways. I'm 5'4", and this Sprinter is 6 feet wide. So I just barely fit in there, but I do fit.
FYI, I got on her bed. I'm 5'4" as well. It does fit.
But my mattress is kind of ingenious too. I've got, I don't mean to say that about myself.
Oh, it is.
This is just a foam pad in case this air mattress deflates for any reason. Then I'm not on wood. But this air mattress is actually a waterbed, and it's made for medical water beds, topper, like somebody who's bedridden and they don't want them to get bed sores. So it's really heavy because it's actually made to put water in. So I've had that 2 years now and it has not popped yet. And it wasn't that expensive. It was like $54 or something like that. So it wasn't.
And you put air in it, not water.
But I put air in it.
Yep.
Right.
Nice.
Instead of water. And it exactly fits here. So it's just perfect. Okay, in here I have more water and little water drinking bottles. So this is where I keep drinking bottles and 2 more gallons of the little gallon water. And then these I built because these cabinets were too low. Then I built these drawers. Like these are games. This one is electronics. This one is dishes. And then in this one I've got utensils. And I'm still working on getting the handle put in it. So everything's a work in progress. Yeah. But there's utensils. And I made this little thing so when I'm staying somewhere I put my coffee supplies here. And then this is some extra water for washing and rinsing and doing all those kinds of things. Up above, I have spices, and I use these little butterfly things up here too to hold the doors shut because they're cheap. Yeah, they work and they're cheap. They come in a big old pack. Yeah. Pantry. Nice. Gotta have food bars. Yeah. This is a pantry as well, and then things for the cats, extra stuff, paper plates, and all that kind of stuff. And this is just more storage, binoculars, and extra lamps, and stuff like that. And then my cat food, I made this little thing, which I still have to paint, but I learned the hard way. Everything is a learning process the hard way. And I learned that for your cats or pets' water, you have to have straight sides. Otherwise, it splashes out while you're driving, and it goes all over the place. Because this was my original water bowl. So I found this one with the straight sides, and now it doesn't go all out everywhere. Good. And then this is a work in progress. I'm going to make a spice rack that goes all along here. Put my spice bottles in. Okay. Potty. Everybody wants to know about the potty. Where's the potty? Where's the potty? My potty is here. All my bath supplies, wet ones, all that kind of stuff is in here. And then I also have a file cabinet, regular files. Back here are my watercolor papers. Here's gift wrap paper and photo paper, notebooks, all that kind of stuff. And down here are a lot of my craft supplies. So I've got, knitting and color pencils, and here's extra gas for my stove, coffee pot, little slow cooker. And then under my bed, this is total storage. All the way under my bed. So here's my dirty clothes, and then I've got boxes, and they're all labeled for cards, and I collect up things for my grandkids, so they go in there. I've got about 5 boxes full of sewing supplies and fabric and a sewing machine. I also geocache, so I've got a container under there full of all my geocache supplies and path tags and things that I collect and save up. Can you tell us about your heat? My heat? I have a Olympic Wave, which I really love. It's the Wave 3. The Wave 3, the smallest one I could get, because you run it very much and it'll run you out of here. I do have a TV set. It's brand new. It's still in the box. A Blu-ray and a TV, which the TV goes here. My other one died a couple weeks ago. Okay. So this is my antenna for the TV set. Oh, nice. And then up here is my shower. This pan right here, I take it out and I lay a towel on the floor. I put the pan on the floor. I've got shower curtains that I hang around the shower. Right here? Okay. And then in here also is a Helio. Do you know what a Helio pump sprayer is? Yeah. There's a Helio in here. So I heat my water, put it in the Helio, set it up on the floor, and then I shower. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, you have enough room here to do it. Yeah. And then there's a little fan for circulation when it's hot. Okay, I think that's everything in here. Just vacuum cleaner, storage, cat food, extra paper towels. Yep. She does travel with 2 cats. Yes. I've only seen one. The other's hiding. He hides out underneath. There's one. He's scared cat.
Here's one sitting in the driver's wheel well. Hi, sweetie. It's like, leave me alone.
And then this, because this is higher up after you put the swivel on it, I made this little box out of a drawer.
Yeah.
I cut it down and made that so that when you sit there, you got a place to put your feet. Otherwise, my feet just dangle.
Right. And then the major pièce de résistance.
Are you talking about my garage?
I'm talking about the garage. Oh. You gotta show us the garage.
I love my garage.
She does. And she built everything you saw in there, she did by herself.
And most of it with the tools that I have available. I have a jigsaw, a drill, a metal cutoff wheel, a staple gun, and a multi-tool. And you can do just about anything you want. Now I did use a table saw to cut a lot of pieces, but all of this was just cut with a jigsaw.
Nice.
So if you look real closely, it looks kind of rough. Yeah. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
It works.
Right.
I have a fold-up bicycle, basket for it, air pump. I have an electric cord. Then my tools are in here, and then I have extra electric cords and outlets and all that kind of stuff to replace things. This is paint supplies and rollers, chip brushes. Here I have my 1-gallon propane tank that runs my heater.
Which I never knew they made them so small, and she has told me they do.
Yeah, they do. Okay, 2 hand tools. You gotta have saws and hammers and screwdrivers and all that kind of stuff. Nuts and bolts and screws and extra cabinet latches and odds and ends. More nuts and bolts and screws, extra battery for my drill. A come along. You gotta have a come along. I've been stuck 3 times. So you learn to buy and have things available. Clothesline, which I've never used, but it's a good idea, right?
Right.
Okay. That's original. This is the beach chair buggy that I use when I'm someplace and I need to walk with my laundry. I don't have to carry it because I'm old. So, And I have fly fishing rod, spin cast rod, and up in there's 2 different fishing supplies. Here's another reel. I have an extra stove. These are doors that I'm going to put in on the outside, access doors from under my bed.
Sorry about the background noise, guys.
Okay, and over here is my electrical solar system. I've got 2 lithium batteries and they're on their side. And the controllers and the inverter.
Huge inverter.
Yeah. It's 2,000 watt.
Yep.
The lithium batteries are, I think they're 200 and something amps each.
And you have how much solar total?
520 watts.
520 watts.
I got it here last year at the show. I talked to the people in the tent and they put it in for me and I said, I want the most solar that you can get up there.
Right.
So they worked and figured it and they said, well, we can get 520 up there. And they said that should be what, more than you need. But most of my time I spend in the east or in Texas, so you don't get this kind of sun every day, is where a 100-watt panel will do you out here. So I needed as much solar as I could because I want to be sure that my refrigerator, my icebox, runs all the time.
Exactly.
Then I put all my windows in, and these screw out. And there's a neat place in Michigan, down near the border, where you can buy, these windows were $20 a piece. My access doors were $15 each. So I'm always looking for bargains.
Yeah, you're definitely done well.
And over here I've got an extra table that I can make my, oh, I didn't show you my dining table.
Okay.
See that?
Nice. Love it.
For anybody who's a geocacher, this is Signal, the geocaching, what do you call it? Mascot. So I'm a geocacher. That's why on the back it says Hot Balloons Freedom Machine. My geocaching name is Hot Balloon.
Okay.
So if anybody wants to look me up on geocaching, just look up Hot Balloon. It's spelled HOTTBLOON. No A, 2 T's.
All right.
Let me add just one more thing.
Yeah.
There are things I've done that are failures that still need to be repaired. like my roof, I use that 1/8 inch paneling, and it it sags, and this whole side is sagged, and it's like, okay, 4 years when I redo it, that'll all come down, and I'm going to put up wood strips. Another thing that's a failure is I put the shelf up here, and I cut this paneling away. I mean, this wall stuff away in order to get to the paneling, and I put these metal bars up thinking that that was the way to do it. And then I've got this mess of these holes here, so I've got to cover all that up. But I truly do forgive myself for screwing up and making messes, because that's how you learn. You just do it over, and you don't worry about it, and you don't beat yourself up. It's like, go ahead and do it, and screw it up. Who cares? Go on, do something else.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.